So did y'all hear about the people that are moving to Arkansas? They want to build their own town. Stop it. So, did you know also that now they are begging the government to help them? They want money for housing, they want money for food. I thought you were so above everyone and you can only be white to live here. Really? Use your whiteness and all that money that you claim you have and build your own town the way you said. No one cared.
Y'all really had the audacity to come to my page and tell me we're doing just fine, while simultaneously being propped up by the labor and genius of everyone you claim to separate from. So once again, I took notes on what my people provided, I verified the history, and now I'm back with another list of things you'll need to let go of since, values and self-sufficiency and such. Starting off really strong here with no NBA, no NFL, no MLB, and no hockey. Turns out that building an entire sports empire kind of requires, well, a diverse talent pool. Time to trade touchdowns and tip-offs for lawn darts and daddy issues. Ooh, this next one's gonna sting, I fear. No ranch dressing. That creamy, beloved condiment, that was created by a gay black man. You didn't think we were gonna leave out our LGBTQ plus fam in this reckoning, did you? Looks like you're left with plain yogurt and prayers, the official dip of bland ambitions. Next up, no toothbrushes, no chew sticks. Those came from Africa and indigenous America, so looks like it's finger scrubbing and rainwater rinses from now on. Be sure to prepare for a mouth that smells like it's straight from the paleo era. Then we have no rice, no tomatoes, no coffee, no sugar, no eggs. Welcome to breakfast. Wilted cabbage with a side of crushed ice. Bon appetita. Ooh, no guns or gunpowder, your favorite thing. Those were invented in China and perfected by Eastern and Arab innovators. Y'all just weaponized the weapons with colonizer vibes and poor impulse control. Now it's back to sticks, stones, and overcompensating in camo. Next we have no hairbrushes. That's right, the earliest brush-like grooming tools trace all the way back to ancient Egypt. Yeah, the only styling tool left? Your hands. So I'd get ready to start detangling those patchy beards and Confederate side parts with hope and fingernails because the grooming era just expired. Next we have no ink. Say goodbye to pens, printers, and those I Heart Mom tattoos y'all love so much. This one comes courtesy of ancient Egypt and early China. Might be kind of hard to write your manifesto when the only thing left is mayo and desperation. But I'm sure y'all will figure it out. You innovators, you. And coming around the bend here, we have no mail and no postal system. Also, no alphabet, which effectively means no writing and no reading. Golly. I sure hope you've mastered aggressive finger pointing because it's about to be nightly Bible reenactments and interpretive square dancing, without the music, of course. But wait, you don't get Jesus either. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking real bleak for y'all out there. Every item we take away just turns your perfect utopia into a glorified camping trip, but somehow with even less. But by all means, please, please build that dream world. We're really rooting for you. Just don't forget that the only thing y'all ever really invented was entitlement. Good luck out there, pioneers.
Well, what do you know, folks? A white-only town is being built in Arkansas. And now they're trying to expand this bullshit into Missouri. I mean, what year are we in? 2025 or 1925? A group called Return to the Land has already built a whites-only community on 150 acres in rural Arkansas. They say it's a private membership association for people with European ancestry and traditional values. They're building roads, cabins, schools. They're even trying to pay white parents to have more kids to grow their fucking population. They openly reject multiculturalism, LGBTQ people, and anyone who's not white or Christian. And now they're raising money to expand across Missouri and even into the Appalachians. The co-founder says it's all legal under the Freedom of Association, but even Arkansas Attorney General is investigating them now. But get a load of this bullshit, y'all. The guy even compared Hitler to a misunderstood historical figure. What the hell is going on here, folks? Is this just another dangerous distraction, or is this part of a much bigger movement happening right under our noses? Hey, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Should white-only communities even be legal in 2025? Or are we just pretending that history isn't repeating itself?
Hello lovelies, welcome back to today's episode. White only town Now they are asking government assistance. They are trying to say that they need money for housing, for food. They can't manage to live in that life without any help. We've been saying, wait and see, these people can't survive without black people, without migrant, without outside help. Now see, let's dive into this episode. Drop your opinion in the comment section. Credits belongs to the original creators. Then you come back with more commentaries.
You wonder why a whites-only community is being built right now when we have situations like the Cincinnati incident where white people were brutally beaten for being white by black people. Or how about the black woman who is going around to different establishments pushing and poking at white people in hopes of getting racist remarks and responses while she's recording so that she can go viral online and scream racism and she's the victim. Or how about that viral sound that's when you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business. And then they are proceeding to do all kinds of things in front of white people, record them, and then act like the victim. All the while, 3 little black kids are locked in a Walgreens because they're stealing and they're acting ghetto, wearing robes and pajamas, little boys, little kids, while the oldest sister, because it's learned behavior, says this is just what we do. Everybody steals. Or how about another recent event? Like a black person robbing a white person's house, and when they get shot, people go up in arms. How dare you? This person was just broke. They just needed help. A whites-only community upsets you, yet there are black-only communities, black-only colleges, black-only dorms, black-only TV shows, radio stations, businesses, everything. You call it white supremacy, but what about black supremacy? Why is it okay for black supremacy, but it's not okay for white people to be proud? This is a double standard. The people building a whites-only community, they're just saying that this is our community, this is what we're doing, you guys do it too. What is the problem? Why do you want to shut it down and throw a fit and sue them? Why is every race and ethnic group allowed to be proud of the color of their skin and celebrate it and create communities other than white people? I know there's going to be some of you saying, well, what about the KKK? We already had that. These people are not the KKK. They're just regular people who are proud of the color of their skin, want to create a community, and that's it. No harm, no foul. That's probably what they're trying to avoid, the harm inflicted by other groups. They just want to say, no, we'll just stick to our own kind. Why do you have an issue with it when they're not hurting anybody?
Really? Use your whiteness and all that money that you claim you have and build your own town the way you said. No one cared. No one cared that you had that land, that you only wanted white people. You had to put in an application and they can deny your application because you weren't white enough and you weren't superior enough. Oh, really? So why do you need that same government to assist you, boo? That doesn't even make good common sense. And then they claim that they're so great at building and architecture and engineering, but they're not even qualified. If you look up the qualifications in their town, they don't match. So the only qualifications it looks like they have, I'm white.
All right, welcome back everybody to our Imbredia town meeting, a whites only town. So I wanted to talk to y'all about a question I've been getting from a lot of the town folk about who we can look down upon and try to oppress as a group of people so that we may lift ourselves up to feel better than another group, since it is just us whites here, a hierarchy if you will. Now I have some ideas on that. No, put your hands down. I know what you're gonna say. Of course, women are toward the bottom of that hierarchy. No, Bill, not me, not fucking me. I am a guy's gal. I have always said bros before hoes. And as the self-appointed Marjorie Taylor Greene of this town, you and your one tooth need to sit your dumb ass down. All right, now that Bill has shut the fuck up, I will continue. So I have another idea for an entire group of people that we can collectively hate. We can put them below the women. Hear me out. Remember those South Africans, the Afrikaners that Daddy T brought over here? Yeah, the ones facing white genocide. My God, my worst fear, bless their hearts. But do keep in mind that they are immigrants. And who do we hate more than that? Absolutely no one. But they are white. They are so damn white. So I say we bring in those Afrikaners and we make them the bottom of the hierarchy. Yes, yes. So the bottom of the hierarchy is those Afrikaners, then those women, then you have men who are not fundamentalist Baptists. Yes, that's right. If you don't hold that hate in your heart, you don't belong at the top of the hierarchy. And then at the very top, we have a red-blooded, white, American, fundamentalist Baptist men with blue eyes. Thank you. Thank you. All in favor? The yays have it.
I just heard about that like all white town that they're building in Arkansas, and I genuinely don't care. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like people expect POC to be outraged. Me personally, I say yes. Go do it. Because let's be honest, white people are not oppressed in any way. And not just white people. Because, it's not just, you have to be white. No. You have to be basically, you know, the cishet white Christian, you know? So basically any gay whites, no, you're not allowed. Any non-Christian whites, no, you're not allowed. So only cishet, you know, white Christians. And I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, if anybody like that thinks that they're so oppressed that they have to create their own town, you're clearly not in touch with regular society, and therefore you shouldn't be in it. And if you feel that the only way you can be safe or happy or fulfilled is to be on your own, whatever, returning the land, then do it. Honestly. Because, sure, what are they gonna do when people like that can't oppress POC? They cannot put any hatred or bigotry onto anybody but themselves. And we all know when, you know, white people start, you know, only being able to focus about themselves. I pray for those women, and I do pray for those children who really have no hand in this, but it's not my problem. So I really don't care. And I wish them success. I mean, they should go, vamos, do it. Don't just stop there. Take them all. Take them all.
Well, I hear tell of an all-white town being built up there in the Ozark Hills in Arkansas somewhere. And let me be one of the first to tell you guys, I support it. Yep. I see nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong with a group of people wanting to live around people that look like them. And I support it. Matter of fact, I want you guys the best. In fact, I want you guys to flourish and grow. I want you to bump up from that measly 50 to 60 population you got right now. And I want you guys to bump up to like 2,000, 3,000, hell, even 4,000 strong, right? I want you guys to really build your own system, like have your own banking system. And I want you guys to have your own schools and hell, maybe even have your own like water treatment system, you know? And I really want you guys to grow into your own thing, you know, until you get destroyed. Huh? Oh, you didn't know that? You didn't know anytime a group of people that want to live around people that look like them, they get destroyed. Yeah. Either they get destroyed politically, like they'll make up a bunch of rules why you can't be there and make your life a living hell, or you'll get destroyed brutally. Like they'll either send some troops in there to destroy you, wipe you out, you know, or it'll be a small group of people that's got the same idea for the government, and they'll go ahead and destroy you for them. And they're not going to go to jail, nothing like that, you know. Yeah. I'm excited for you guys, you know, because we've done this several times to, you know, other people, you know what I mean? So it's only right that we do it to you guys, too, you know. We don't want anyone to think that we're racist, you know, we can't have that. But don't worry, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna come in there and kill women and children, stuff like that. And they're gonna burn the whole town down to the ground. Burn it to a crisp. Destroy everything, kill everybody. And they're gonna flood the town. They're gonna flood the entire town, but don't worry. They're going to build a nice park around it, like a national park around it or something. So people can come take pictures of it, of the park and stuff. Now, it's not going to be called what the town was called. We're going to forget the town. The town's going to be buried in the water. And then we're going to move on with our lives, And you guys can keep doing that a couple times, keep on doing it. But it's going to keep on getting destroyed, making parks. So, yeah, I'm so excited for you guys, right? Good for you.
We have some news right now. A whites-only community in Arkansas is growing, and the founders of the community now believe they could beat any legal challenge. Why? Because of the current political climate and the administration in office. According to the New York Times, there is now a whites-only community in the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas, about an hour away from any close city. The applicants to this community are screened with an in-person interview, a criminal background check, and a questionnaire about their ancestral heritage, and sometimes even ask for photographs of their relatives. The community is called Return to the Land. One of the founders was arrested in Ecuador for stabbing a minor and is accused of stealing tens of thousands of dollars from a vegan community in that country. And now they believe that this white-only community meets the requirements for a legal exemption for private associations and religious groups that offer housing to their members. And this community now is only growing because they think they can get away with it. Now, housing experts say this community is completely illegal, violates a number of civil rights and Fair Housing Act codes, but they're not backing down. Spread the word so more people know. Do a full breakdown on my Substack shortly, linked in bio. Subscribe for free. Follow along for more.
You remember, these people say that they want to build their own town, white town. They want to separate from the rest of the world. They want to keep that white culture, traditions, and value, those European ancestry culture. You all know they say it's only white. A lot of people came out to comment, see, what you are doing is not good. What you are doing, you are going to regret. Now, this time around, how come you are saying you need government assistance? How come you are saying you can't survive without any help? And yet you say you can sustain yourself. You are enough to build your community. You are enough to do whatever you want by your own invention, by your own brain and wisdom. Now, see, this fast possible, they are trying to complain. They are starting to complain. People has been warning these people. Even the white people came out to say this is something which doesn't make any sense. How come in this 21st century, someone would just come out to convince other people saying, you should dislike this less, you should do segregation, let's build our things. And yet, these people, they are claiming they are Christians. I don't know where they get that Bible. I don't know for them the meaning of Christianity. I don't know what is the meaning of these things they are claiming to say. And the way these people, they've been proud to show the whole world that they are building that community. Now see, you are saying you are returning to the land, which that land has never even belongs to you. We know the history. You stole the land from these Native Americans. This is something which is written in the history. You can't escape it. You can't hide it no matter you try to erase this history. It will always remain there. And you are saying white culture, white traditions, white values. See what is really happening. And you say, oh, we need the help right now. You need the help. Black people came out to tell, see. We don't care. This is not the first time we see sundown towns. We have thousands of them in America. You've been trying your best ever to segregate from us. We don't care. This is something we are used to live with. We are used to cope with. We know where we should go and where we should not go. If you choose to go your ways, just go. We don't care. Nothing concerns us. But you have heard Black people try to warn them. If you are saying you no longer want Black people, brownie or whatever, make sure you don't use our inventions. Make sure you use your things. Make sure whatever you do from other people's race, don't try to use it. Use the things which are invented by your European ancestors. Now see, See what is really happening. Some people try to say they just feel sorry for these small babies which are going to grow in this hatred of community, with this propaganda, with this a lot of misunderstanding, misinformation about religion, about there is a lot. There is a lot. There is a lot. Sometimes when you try to hear this story of these white-only towns in Arkansas, now they are trying to expand it to go all over America. They are trying to push that agenda. They are trying to push that program so that each and everyone will get inspired to do something like that. But these people, there is one thing they are forgetting. If you know very well, this time around, farmers are crying. They no longer have a migrant. They no longer have farm workers. If you say you are going to stay alone, are you sure you are going to manage each and everything? Are you sure you are going to manage to handle each and everything by yourself? Do you think whenever you have even hospitals, are you going to manage to work there alone? Are you fully qualified to be doctors, engineers, nurses, farmers here and there? Guys, this story of these white-only towns in Arkansas, it brought a lot of attention on internet. Even till that, a lot of people are still making fun from it. They are still laughing because even me, I'm still laughing about this because you can't tell how someone would have that mentality to do something like this. I don't know. Guys, comment what you think about this. Do you think these people, they need help from anywhere? Even if it's not from government, do you think these people need any help? Why would these people need to use other people's invention when they said that they can sustain themselves enough? Thank you for watching. Drop your opinion. See you in my next episode. Bye.